Yo, what's
what's
up? So, how you doing, guys? Today we are in the one cafe shop in Ubud. We're having already cappuccino cake, beautiful place. Check this out, this chandeliers around. Actually, I've been here already a few times, but we really like this place, yeah?
So yeah, we are here today in Ubud and we met our old friend, and then he actually is in a very big trouble. And yeah, we've got close friends. Actually, he is still married with one Indonesian lady, and he is actually, I said like he is in trouble because he is now in the process of divorce. He is American guy, and he is I think that already married for few years. Then they already have children. We come to Ubud because he asked our help to find a lawyer, or like to discuss about how the solution actually, because he's married with the one lady Java, from Java, if I'm not mistaken, from Surabaya. And then now they already sold the house, but she ran away to Java, and they sold the house and the money, and she ran away with the money to Java. And then yeah, they are in the process nowadays and divorce. And then he actually asking our help to find a lawyer, and then just like discuss about his problem. And yeah, first of all, I asked him, as a mixed married couple, I mean, okay, we are just married for about 5 years, something like that. We are not as longer as him. And once I asked him, have you ever made a prenuptial agreement before married, or do you have any agreement like in marriage? Because when you got divorced, this is actually the paper that will save your rights, either the Indonesian rights and also foreigner rights. Seems like he never made it, and now his wife is already run away with a big amount of money, and yeah, he couldn't get his right back. So why we are here in Ubud? So this is just because I want to show him, well, actually about how important is when you have a mixed marriage about your prenuptial agreement. So like this one, we make like this before. When Damian and I married, we went to the notary in Denpasar. We make like agreement, in paper in notary, like like prenuptial agreement regarding to the Indonesian right and also the foreigner rights when they got married. Basically just the right regarding to the property owns, or like this is called as a harta, right? Like, what should you say that is harta? Like the ownership of the stuff. And then I always told him like, you should make this one as a mixed married couple.
Oh, this document is actually very important if you're getting a mixed marriage, obviously, because this is only like for me and Winnie, what she's local, or you are making a marriage like this, because if you are both foreigners, it doesn't really matter. Not in here, but let's say this is like we have a villa together somewhere. We build by the land, and we build a villa on this land, and in Indonesia by law that must be on Indonesian name. This is to protect the Indonesia from selling land to the other people, right?
To the foreigners.
To the foreigners,
basically that even that you are married, right? If you are married with the foreigners cannot own land. I mean, like on the paper, land must be owned by the local.
Exactly.
Even that you see in many and social media, like mixed married couple, and then the foreigner or the bule saying like, oh, I'm buying a land or something. You can buy the land. But the land will be under the local's name, the Indonesian name.
Exactly. So let's say we have a villa, we have a land, we have a villa on this land, and we put a lot of money, let's say 2 billion rupiah, let's say, to make it clear, easy. And let's say most of the money what is on this land and on this villa, it's my money from my personal investment, earnings, doesn't matter where this money coming, but coming from me. And then we get divorced, hopefully hopefully not gonna get divorced. But let's say, we don't have a villa anyway, so, but let's say, I cannot take this land, I cannot take this villa with me and she gonna go alone without anything, even it's her fault, doesn't matter. So, to protect that, we go to the notary and you make special document what Winnie gonna explain you. And if it's already divorced and we already decide to sell the villa, we sell the land, or you gonna keep it, like Winnie gonna keep it, or the Indonesian person gonna keep it, I can still get some part of money back. Usually this depends of court what gonna decide, but it can be 50%, 60%. So let's say if from 2 billion I can get 1 billion back and property will be sold. So it's not like as you lose everything, but no matter of what, you just cannot have a land and villa in Indonesia, like under your name, no matter of what, right? It must to belongs to Indonesia. This is by law in Indonesia. Different countries have a different laws, obviously, right?
Yeah, maybe basically that you see on the social media, on the internet, like, you know, foreigners, they saying that they build the house in Bali, they buy the land in Bali. Basically, like, they just lease it for long term, because foreigner, no matter what visa you have, investor kitas, no matter what visa,
or even if you are married.
Yeah, even if you are married, the land has to be under the Indonesian name. So this is the laws actually to protect. So Indonesia has to protect this kind of, you know, like foreigners buying the land. So Indonesia has to protect that. Otherwise, Bali will be sold to foreigners. So if you see that on the internet, like, you know, bules or, you know, foreigners, they saying that buying a house or buying a land, basically they are just leasing or renting for quite long term, probably 25 years, 30 years, and then they cannot own the land. So we're back again to the problem of our friend, because they already live in Indonesia and they already bought the properties and now they are in the process of divorce. And they didn't have this kind of paper. It's called prenuptial agreement, like the pre-marriage agreement. So we just explained that even, you know, like let's say that you are mixed married couple and you live abroad, and then when you guys decide to live in Indonesia for longer time, even that you married outside, I mean in another country, the most important thing that you have to make agreement in marriage, either pre, which is before marriage, or post, which is after marriage.
Even if you're already married right now, because many of you guys are also mixed married and you didn't do it before getting married, like many years ago, maybe even you are married for 20 years, you can still do it actually. In our scenario, we do it before.
Yeah, so this is basically to protect your right as Indonesian citizen and also as foreigner citizen, right, in terms of owning property.
Also interesting fact, if let's say we own villa, but you also want to have a car, bike, or anything else, boat, yacht, whatever, private jet, if you are very rich, it's also happen. You can own this by your name and you can keep it for yourself. But the house and land, what is regarding the property, restaurant, whatever, it must be under the Indonesian name. That's very interesting fact, and I think it's very important also so everyone can understand how does it work.
So in order to protect your right, so we strongly suggest you as a mixed marriage, you need to prepare the document that really can help you later on. Because maybe I will just share you like our document, because I'm gonna tell our friend about that. Well, first of all, there are lot of notary lawyers in Bali, but based on our experience and suggestion, find the best lawyer, find the lawyer that who really understand, who really have, you know, deep understanding regarding to the mixed marriage law. Okay, so just like I explained to you guys, we went to one notary in, you know, long time ago. We went to Denpasar, and this is really good. You know why? Because let's see, they make like perjanjian pranikah, right? we make it in both language. We have Indonesian language and also we have English language. So both of us will understand what is our right regarding to our marriage. So this is not about marriage contract because
No.
Indonesia we have kawin contract, honey. Maybe Alan or you, I believe that you understand about kawin contract or something. But this is not the kawin contract, but this is actually the agreement that can protect you when you are, what is it called, owning a property in Indonesia. So basically, if you are planning to live in Indonesia and having a property to protect your right, you have to have it. I know that in our channel that we have a very good community, you know, like we've got people who used to live in Indonesia for quite longer than us, who are more experienced than us. Please comment below here. So if I say something wrong, if I make a mistake, please correct me if I make mistake. So this is what our channel is for. We build the community, so this is in the forum that you can even add some information regarding to the ownership and about the mixed marriage. So later on, our other communities, maybe like, you know, our other viewers who plan to get married, mixed married, or who already mixed married and living abroad, they will have a clear ideas whenever they decided to live in Indonesia and own a property in Indonesia.
Because also on our channel there is a lot of people who just moving to Indonesia or planning to get married. Actually, I spoke with someone like literally few days ago about as I'm planning to get married with the one lady from Indonesia. So that's very important for many people. And I also remember a long time ago that was so much big headache for me to getting all the informations about, because that's quite very important informations, you know. It's about your personal safety also, and everything what is regarding the money and the properties and everything. This is like not like maybe just simple buying bike, because you buy bike, tomorrow you sell it and that's it. It's easy maybe, right?
It means that you really need to know regarding to the laws. What's your right as Indonesian and what's your right as a foreigner. So even like, you know, we know that, let's say in our religion, that we believe like man has to pay, has to menafkahi, it's called in Indonesia, to help, to support the family, but you also have your right, and this is how it is to protect your right.
Okay,
in
guys,
Indonesia.
I think that's it. That's already quite long spoke today, long speech. Very important information. Comment below. Maybe you are planning to get married soon in the future. Also, you can share us. And
and one thing about marriage in Indonesia is that if you're thinking about to have only civil marriage in Indonesia, if you want to marry in Indonesia, you have to do religion marriage first.
Oh yes, you cannot just go to the civil registry office and make a marriage. Like in Poland, for example, you can. Here you must to get married by religion first, and then by the government. So that's also very important. You cannot skip it. Even if you are atheist, that's not good here. You need to have one religion here. That's just how does it work, right?
Yeah. So also, if you already married abroad, you can bring your marriage certificate and then you can register again in Indonesia. Shortly, I can say there are many agents who can help you also later on, but we
cannot recommend anyone because
we didn't use the agent.
That's it.
But yeah, also there are many like wedding organizer, like, you know, wedding agent or maybe visa agent to help you. But yeah, because we do it by ourselves and everything. So yeah, this is how it is.
Alright guys, I think that's it for today's video. Quite long already. I hope so it's helpful, right? You can comment below, and as always we will see you tomorrow with another video. See ya.